Israel is ramping up its airstrikes in Gaza.
Yeah, those attacks coincide with a growing concern for the escalating humanitarian crisis in the territory. The UN now says Gaza is coping with an extreme fuel shortage. They claim hospitals in the enclave will be forced to stop operations by the end of the day. Meanwhile, Israel's military says it hit several more of Hamas's strongholds across the territory. The IDF also conducted a drone strike during a separate raid in the West Bank.
Joining us now from Tel Aviv is CBS News reporter Haley Ott. Haley, the UN is calling for a humanitarian ceasefire as Gaza says they've run out of fuel. Israel claims it's not the case. Is there any chance of there being a temporary pause in the siege for some form of relief in Gaza?
When it comes to violence, there's always a chance. The UN Secretary General has called for a ceasefire, he said, to end the, quote, epic suffering that's taking place in Gaza. He said that the blockade there and the airstrikes amount to collective punishment of the Palestinian people, which is a violation of international law. Currently, there are draft resolutions in front of the United Nations. One from the U.S. Proposes a humanitarian pause. That's not quite a ceasefire. It's less formal. It wouldn't last as long. That resolution, that draft resolution, is staunchly defends Israel, and it defends Israel's right to defend itself. There's another draft resolution that Russia has put forward that calls for a humanitarian ceasefire. That is backed by Arab states. Currently, though, as the wrangling goes on, the violence continues. As you said, airstrikes continue. The humanitarian crisis worsens. So hopefully, many are hoping that something can be worked out.
And in the background of all this, Haley, is the question of how Israel's military objectives ultimately get them to a political solution, a peaceful solution. We've been focusing very much on what's happening in Gaza, but Palestinian officials say an Israeli drone strike killed at least 5 people in the West Bank, a separate area. What more can you tell us about that?
Yes, so the West Bank and Gaza are separate. Gaza is run by Hamas. The West Bank is run by the Palestinian Authority. And it is very unusual for there to be airstrikes in the West Bank. The Israeli military said that what took place was they were carrying out an overnight raid in Jenin in the West Bank, which is a refugee camp there that's seen a lot of violence over the last year. And they came under fire, and in response, they carried out a drone strike. And that killed some people, and it wounded about 20, according to Palestinian authorities. And there have been at least 3 airstrikes that have been carried out in the West Bank that we know of, which, as I said, is unusual. It's not even remotely to the degree of what's happening in Gaza. But since October 7th, violence has been increasing in the West Bank. At least 100 people, 100 Palestinians have been killed there, according to Palestinian authorities. And many people there are very concerned that the violence will continue to spill over.
Well, Haley, Syria says that Israeli airstrikes hit several of its military sites today. What more do we know about this, especially when we're talking about the potential of the violence escalating and spilling into other territories or countries?
Absolutely. The IDF said that it struck several military targets in Syria this morning. That was after it said rockets were fired from Syria at Israeli communities in the Golan Heights. It said that it hit a mortar launching site and other military infrastructure, and that it returned artillery fire at the site of where the rockets were fired from. And for the past few weeks, we've heard reports that there have been other Israeli strikes in Syria, namely at airports there in Damascus and Aleppo. And the thinking there is that Israel may be trying to disrupt the shipment of weapons that could be coming from Iran to its proxies in the region, like Hezbollah in Lebanon. But as you said, all of this contributes to the fears that many hold in the international community that this conflict could spiral into a regional one.
All right, Haley Ott, thank you.